So, Sean Diddy Combs is facing federal charges. Yes, you heard that right. The same guy who made millions off of Ciroc vodka and had us all dancing to "I'll Be Missing You" is now facing charges for sex trafficking and racketeering. It's like if your favorite superhero suddenly became the villain. But really? How did we get here? One minute he's at the Grammys, the next he's in handcuffs. Well, buckle up, because we're diving deep into the past, present, and a very messy future of Mr. Sean Diddy Combs. Trust me, this is one roller coaster you do not want to miss. The rise of Diddy. Let's start at the beginning. Who is Sean Combs? Or should I say Puff Daddy, or P. Diddy, or just Love? This man has changed names more times than most people change their Netflix passwords. But anyway, he grew up in Harlem, and from a young age, he had that infamous hustler mentality. I mean, his dad was a drug dealer, so I guess that entrepreneurial spirit is kind of in his DNA. Who knows? Fast forward a bit. Diddy drops out of Howard University, because who needs a degree when you're destined to be a mogul, right? And lands an internship at Uptown Records, and boy, did he rise fast. Before anyone could say bad boy, he was signing artists like Mary J. Blige and Heavy D. But the real star? None other than the notorious Big, or Biggie Smalls if you're feeling nostalgic. Bad Boy Records was a hit machine in the 90s, with Biggie at the forefront. But there was a small hiccup. Diddy got fired from Uptown. Yes, even Diddy couldn't escape the dreaded "we need to let you go" speech. The reason? Well, according to Diddy, there can't be two kings in one castle. And here I thought hip-hop rivalries were only on the charts. Diddy builds an empire. Of course, getting fired didn't slow Diddy down. If anything, it gave him the push to start his own thing, Bad Boy Entertainment. And the rest, as they say, is history. His debut album, No Way Out, went platinum. And the Grammy-winning single, I'll Be Missing You, became an instant classic. A tribute to Biggie, who was tragically murdered in 1997. Now, Diddy didn't stop at music. No. This man had big plans. He launched a clothing line, Sean John, which was like the hottest thing in middle school, starred in movies, produced films, and even made Ciroc vodka the unofficial drink of every VIP section in America. Oh, and let's not forget Revolt TV, because apparently being a rapper, actor, and vodka salesman wasn't enough. He needed a media empire too. It's almost like Diddy had his fingers in every pie: fashion, alcohol, TV, music, acting. This man was literally everywhere. And for a while he was untouchable. But as the saying goes, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. And Diddy? He's about to fall hard. The beginning of the downfall. So, here's where things take a very dark turn. It all started with a lawsuit from singer Cassie Ventura, his former partner. You might remember Cassie from her hit song, Me and You. Well, turns out, behind the scenes, it was far from a fairy tale romance. Cassie's lawsuit claimed Diddy had subjected her to years of sexual, physical, and emotional abuse. And I'm not talking about a slap on the wrist. No, these allegations include some truly horrific stuff. We're talking violence, trafficking, and something Diddy liked to call freak-offs. Yeah, you heard that right. Freak-offs. Apparently, Diddy's idea of a good time involved hiring people for voyeuristic sexual acts while he, supervised. Because clearly, Grammy-winning rap moguls don't just watch Netflix on a Friday night like the rest of us, but when security footage of Diddy actually assaulting Cassie in a hotel was broadcast by CNN, things got even messier. Even with his legal team denying everything, it was hard to ignore the footage of him, well, not being the nice guy we all thought he was. And this lawsuit? Oh, it was just the beginning. The federal charges in prison time. Fast forward to 2024, and Diddy's empire is crumbling. What started with one lawsuit snowballed into a series of accusations and charges that could make even the toughest gangsters blush. Cassie's claims were just the tip of the iceberg. Diddy is now facing federal charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting people across state lines for prostitution. Yep, we're officially in criminal mastermind territory. Racketeering? That's a charge usually reserved for mob bosses, not rap moguls. But apparently, Diddy was running an empire, and not just in the music industry. Authorities claim he used his business connections to engage in criminal activity, forcing women into these freak-offs, recording them without their consent, and using the tapes to keep everyone quiet. The FBI even raided his properties and found guns, ammunition, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil. No, that's not a typo. 1,000 bottles. I don't even know what to say about that, but it's safe to assume they weren't for moisturizing. And when they tried to get Diddy out on bail, his lawyers offered $50 million. $50 million. The judge said, nah, we're good. So now Diddy's sitting in a New York prison cell, probably wishing he had just stuck to making music instead of whatever this is. What's next for Diddy? So, what's next for our beloved P. Diddy? Well, for starters, he's probably not getting out of jail anytime soon. His legal team is scrambling to get bail, but given his track record of intimidating witnesses, yes, he allegedly threatened victims with guns to keep them quiet, the judge isn't feeling too generous. Diddy's trial is still a long way off, and let's be real, it's not looking good. If he's convicted, he's facing 15 years to life in prison. That's a far cry from the mansions and private jets he's used to, but hey, who knows? Maybe Diddy will write a prison memoir or start a new reality show, From She-Rock to Cell Block, The Diddy Chronicles. So, there you have it. The rise, the fall, and the future of Sean Diddy Combs, a man who went from Grammy winner to prison inmate faster than we could say, take that, take that. Will he bounce back? Who knows? But for now, we'll just sit back and watch the drama unfold. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. You wouldn't want to miss the next chapter in the Diddy saga, because if history's taught us anything, it's that this story isn't over yet.